Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Agahawa is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
I just think his blistering pace, Peter, is going to be a real asset for the team. He's wonderful at stretching defences, creating space for others to operate in. So the opposition are going to have to be very disciplined and organised to deal with him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Surely now! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Looking to play him in. And he was alert to it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's a Adama Traore! And it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Adama Traore. Pedri. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. He comes flying in! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Defending of the desperate variety. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both.
Chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good foray he's making. And it's Adama Traore. Now it's Iniesta. He leaps for it! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Spain! The first significant strike. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And here's Agahawa. Always goal side. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Adama Traore. Oh, good read.
That's great position.
Bernardo Silva has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Portugal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And they've been given a corner. So, third corner of the game. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. That's an imaginative pass. There could be trouble here. Hermoso, Agahawa going after that. And this is Ronaldo, and here's João Felix. Chance here to counter. He is through here. Great defending, strong and determined. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Not the most accurate pass. It's a promising position. Shot could... He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking...
And for the first half, that is that.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, it has been confrontational. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's a defensive midfielder, and to play that position, you need athleticism, you need legs, you need to be able to get about the pitch. And I think he adds a good balance to the team, because defensively, he knows there's going to be a lot of traffic around him, and he has to deal with that and try and avoid yellow cards. But offensively too, he becomes an integral part of the team in starting those build-ups.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Barcola! Oh, well played. And he's heaved it away. João Neves. And it's Dallo. It's a really well-measured ball. He's a sharp little ball here. It is a corner. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ball's gone out of play. Great defending, strong and determined. It's really well cleared. Chouameni.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, well played, well played. And they can counter here. Zaire-Emery. And Kalulu. Chouameni. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And Kalulu. And here's Doué. João Cancelo wins the duel this time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zaire-Emery. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chouameni. Olise. Now the ball's gone astray. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chouameni.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nuno Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. João Felix. João Neves. Now this could be a chance. Rafael Leão! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Portugal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's a good run down the left. Now it's Neves. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Distributed tidily. A heavy challenge. The ball has bounced loose now. And they've got a throw. Ball swung in. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Diogo Dalot. João Felix providing an outlet on that flank. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Spread to the right, wriggles his way through. Half-time getting close now. Chouameni. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's going right the way across. Nuno Mendes. Konate. Zaire Emery. Now Barcola. Antonio Silva. Now, can they get him away? Diogo Dalot receives it in a wide position. Terrific effort! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Portugal come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Portugal leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So into the second half. Portugal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And here's Neves. That has found him in acres of space. He's rising! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chouameni, and the pass is intercepted. Rafael Leão receives it in a good position here. Nice control. Nuno Mendes. Oh, great leap! Same attempt, same outcome. It threatens little.
Portugal really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Now it's Mbappe. João Cancelo spots it and intercepts. João Felix. So what can they make of this? And it's Mendes. Well read, nice interception. Zaire Emery.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ruben Neves stood up well to him there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Mbappe. That's put paid to the danger. And the keeper's got it again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Chance! And again! And there's a goal! France are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
João Cancelo gets it away. Chucky! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Rafael Leao. Tries to play it through. João Felix is onto this. And that's gone loose. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. That has been cut short. Francisco Conceição. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Diogo Dalot. Knocks it into space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chucky. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Neves. Looking for the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good switch, that.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Rafael Leao. Conceição has the space to scheme. Hangs one. There's the header! Oh, crossbar! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Portugal have their lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
And Deco!
Portugal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Zaire Emery. That's a little off target. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Konate. That could spell trouble. Deftly away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective,